Whenever you learn something new, you expose yourself to opposing viewpoints, and you have to decide between those viewpoints at every step of your learning adventures. Let's say you're starting a business and need to learn marketing. Well, immediately you'll be confronted with conflicting advice. Some experts will say that email marketing is the best method, while others tout social media or direct sales. So you have to choose which channel you're going to use. But as soon as you make that decision, you'll be confronted with conflicting advice about how to use that channel. There's just no relief. So is there a way you can objectively evaluate opposing viewpoints? Yes. Here are 3 principles. The first is ideas. At the heart of every belief, decision, and action are a set of ideas that have been embraced as being true. And you have to be able to evaluate those underlying ideas in order to evaluate opposing viewpoints. If one person believes that sports improves physical fitness and fosters virtues like teamwork and self-discipline, and believes that every child should have the opportunity to participate, then that person will likely believe that public schools should use much of their funding to develop their sports programs. But someone who believes that sports are an obsession that distracts students from acquiring marketable skills will likely argue that schools shouldn't have anything to do with sports. Notice that it's the underlying ideas that drive the viewpoints. Second, you need to determine the accuracy and precision of the ideas. Now, what's the difference between accuracy and precision? Accuracy is about the correctness of an idea, whereas precision is about how general or specific the idea is. Accuracy is important because obviously you don't want to base your strategy on a bunch of lies. But in order to determine whether something is accurate, sometimes it has to be made a bit more precise. Let's say someone tells you that going to college is a waste of time. Well, is that a true or a false statement? Well, the problem is that statement is too vague to really evaluate. What does that person mean by a waste of time? And is that true for everyone or just certain people? However, if someone tells you that to be a successful computer programmer, you don't need a college degree, well, that statement is much more precise and easier to evaluate. All you would have to do is find several examples of successful non-degreed programmers. The third principle is relevance. Are the ideas appropriate for you? Are they consistent with your priorities, goals, talents, and interests? A bodybuilder may tell you that working out in the gym for a couple hours every day will make you buff. And that's probably a true statement. But what if you don't have the time to hit the gym every day? And so you might choose a regimen of bodyweight exercises that you can do from home. Being able to evaluate opposing viewpoints is crucial for independent learners because opposing viewpoints are what you learn. Whenever you decide for something, you are also deciding against something. These 3 principles will help you gain the understanding you need to make prudent decisions.